We're gonna. Hey, Ronbo here, and I tell you what, I'm liking mornings today. I got Cool. He's out at the park right now, where, as you know, training camp is open to the public. So they're allowing people to come in today and sit down and enjoy that sunshine. And we're going to find out. Cool's going to be our eyes and ears out there. There may be a couple other people check in. By the way, and there's no way you'd know, because I should have told you this yesterday. Well, we did. But if you're at the park now, you're not going to hear me. But we got a couple of people out there that are going to check in and tell us what's going on in the park. Cool!
Yeah.
Good to see you, man. It looks like you're enjoying that sunshine, man. It looks like a bright, sunshiny day.
Oh, it's a beautiful day.
Cool. What about, there's some of the things to look for. They said, look for park. There have been some things done to the park. What do you think about, is the seating or anything, has anything been changed? It's obvious since last season.
Nah, it looks the same as it did last year.
I don't know what they were talking about. There's supposed to be some signs and things up there. There's supposed to be decorations, so that's irrelevant. The field. And here's the thing with the field, because they use the field for so many things. I always worry about the players getting up sprained ankles and things like that. What does the field look like? Does it look like in good condition? Because they use it for everything.
It looks immaculate.
Can you see Reuben Foster or any of those guys? You notice how I said Reuben Foster was the first thing that came out of my mouth? Can you see Reuben Foster? Because Reuben Foster's becoming the star of the show. And Reuben's still playing with the third string. Can you see him out there yet?
Yeah, he was just with Solomon Thomas just a minute ago.
There must be something going on now. Now you just observed some line drills. Offense versus defense?
Oh, yeah, right now.
All right, so who's getting off the ball? I mean, draw me a picture here if you can. Because there's some players that everybody's got questions about. What are they looking like out right there now?
Well, right now you got the starters. There's McDonald, Kerley, the whole offensive line.
All right.
And then the second and third stringers are behind the quarterback.
All right. Because the first string, cool. First string offensive line. Yesterday, it appeared it was going to be Trent Taylor, of course. And they moved Joshua Garnett over to the left side with Joe Staley. Kilgore's at the center because Zuda, I don't understand. I don't know what the problem with Zuda is or if he's even in there today. And then they were going to have Fusco next to Trent Brown on the other side. Is that the way it's looking right now?
Right now, Kilgore is playing center.
Actually, yeah, Kilgore's playing center. So Zuda still is out. Or... Cool, I think Zuda has been beaten out for the time being. Nobody's using that term, but I'm wondering why is Zuda constantly playing behind Kilgore unless Kilgore's beating him out right now.
Well, right now, I mean, I see Kilgore. I see Paulson is one of the tight ends.
All right.
Trent Brown's playing right tackle.
Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna move. Hey, cool. Ain't nobody gonna move Trent Brown. They can talk about Garrett Gilliam all they want to. Trent Brown is starting on my right side, man.
You know what? He doesn't look like he's overweight. He looks,
Oh, he slimmed down a lot. Yeah, he slimmed down a lot, and he may be still losing weight even since he's been down about that weight around the last 2 or 3 weeks, and he may be still dieting. So quickness, speed. Hey, and tell me, who's he going against on that right side?
Oh, well, right now he's taking a break.
All right.
They're just alternating, I guess, first-teamers and second-teamers.
Tell me who's winning those battles out there as far as when you see guys exploding off that line. Who looks like he's getting – because I'm waiting for my boy Eric Armstead as if – I mean, that's the dude I've been crying about the whole time, but I've been defending him. Cool. I've been telling people, listen, you allow him to let that right shoulder healed up and you got another football player. So that's what I'm waiting on. Eric Armstead.
Oh, yeah. He looks like he's lost a lot of weight, too.
Oh, he looks 270, 275. He's been losing a lot of weight.
So I think they're going to line him up at linebacker or defensive end, actually.
Yeah, they say he's playing inside and outside, but they're still trying to make him a Leo. But if my boy Aaron Lynch, Aaron just had a baby. Congratulations to Aaron Lynch. Hey, cool as Aaron. You see Lynch?
No, he's not here.
Uh-oh. Lynch is still with the baby and mama.
Yeah.
So I guess he's going to take a few days off. That's all right. So anyway, in the meantime, that means, of course, that the Leo is going to have to. I guess that would be Doomerville and Eric Armstead until he gets back.
Yeah, that's what it appears to be. Right now, they're alternating so many players, and you got 2 different scrimmages, one on one end zone and one on the other end zone.
All right. Can you see both end zones?
Yeah, I can. I'm actually closer to one of the end zones, which I believe is the south end zone.
All right. And you got the lineman doing drills right there in front of your side then. And on the opposite side, on the opposite side of the field, you've got what do you got going down there?
They're also they're scrimmaging also, but it seems like they're a lot looser than the one I'm in front of.
See, and is that wide receivers or running backs, or who are you seeing down there in the opposite field?
At this point, yeah, I see a lot of the maybe the third string offensive line.
Okay.
Yeah, it's third string and second string down on the other end zone.
All right, so you still got linemen out there rolling around too.
Because they got Bourne down there and the new guy they just signed. I want to say his name is Patrick.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
What's Patrick's name? Jesus, because he just got here. What is his name? Hold on a second. I got that right here. Patrick. No, his name is Tim. Tim Patrick. Oh, I tell you what. Yesterday I saw a highlight with him, and he was just smoking Dante Johnson. And at first I got mad at Dante. Then I says, no, this dude is bad. So, it's going to be interesting to see who gets cut. DeAndre Smelter is looking good lately. Kendrick Bourne is looking good. I mean, we got some big boys because it's been most of the small guys that are doing all the stuff because Trent Taylor has been making headlines for everybody too.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Woo! Trent, God, that boy is something else. He made a one-handed catch yesterday. I'm telling you, man, we got some guys, man. On offense, people are always talking about the defense and how good they are. We got some offensive weaponry, and I'm looking forward to this. You're going to be some big plays, and Hoyer's been looking good, too. What are your sets with Hoyer so far? What are you thinking about him? Because you know how people like to talk bad about Brian Hoyer. What do you think, Cool?
Just from what I see, he's fairly accurate. They're not asking him to do too much, but he likes to throw deep. Right. And I think that, given the opportunity, we're going to go deep. We got we have the players to do that.
Oh yeah,
with Goodwin and the guy from the Falcons. So we have opportunity to go deep.
Aldrick Robinson.
Yeah, and then right now I'm looking at Trent Taylor. He's not a very big guy.
So you got to be careful. You got to use field glasses just to see him out on the field, right?
But he looks like he'll run by you.
Oh,
I mean, it looks like
that is
basically he looks like Wes Welker. Basically,
exactly. I was going to say that's Wes Welker's. That's his illegitimate child. Because Wes is how old? Wouldn't that be funny? Because that's just too much comparison. And Cool, we're talking about a guy who led the nation in yards, and he doesn't get picked up until the 5th round. Kudos to Kyle Shanahan for having the sense to pick that dude up. He's going to do a good thing for us. I just know it.
Oh, yes, and I think, he's actually a favorite of Shanahan's,
I know.
And that's all good scouting. Scouting is, I mean, you tend the guy who scout, like the guy from the Broncos.
Adam
do
Peters.
Your due diligence to scout, and you look at the big picture. What is it? Your offensive scheme. And that's how you do it.
Exactly. And Trent Baalke never could figure that out. I mean, when you think about it, Cool, we probably lost out on players every year because of Trent's staff being lackluster. And I still will never forgive him for that. Oh, man. Okay, you know what?
Well, this is what I heard, over this week that Chip Kelly wanted to draft Dak Prescott last year.
Yes.
And Trent Baalke blocked that situation. So,
see,
you know, I mean, he is who he is. He's hard-headed, and, you know, he's going to go for his players. So not open to what a coach or, you know, just filling things out. So it's good that, you know, that between Shanahan and Lynch, they're able to agree on what's the best for the Browns.
Or at least they come to a conclusion. They don't just Lynch is not going to sit there and say my decision is final. I don't care to talk about it anymore. Let's go from there. You know, that's just stupid. And that's why we're in the situation we've been for the last 2 years, Cool. It makes no sense. So, you know. Anyway, he's gone, and there's no point dwelling on that problem. Oh, cool. Who else has made it out on the field? Are they still running the same drill?
Yeah, they're just running through some drills right now. Basically, I got the first team on my side. They got a lot of the second, third teamers on the other side. But they're a lot looser on the other side, so they're like probably just going through the motions from what I see.
Yeah, that's going to be the case here. Cool. Hey, you know what? Run your shot around the stadium, not on the field, but on the stadium. I just want to see the size of the crowd there.
Okay, here we go.
That's a nice turnout. John Lynch has got to be loving this. Because, you know, it was his idea in the first place. I think, well, him and Kyle probably in combination. Oh, yeah. Their idea in the first place to go ahead and set this up. So I said, man, we got a real people person up there. John Lynch is the kind of guy that likes to interact with the faithful. He's always talking to us and saying great things, whereas we didn't get that before. So we got a whole other culture as it's being built from the ground up all the way to the top. And I think it's all fan friendly.
Exactly. You know, the reason why he came here, he believed in Shanahan.
Yeah.
And he said he could not miss up on this opportunity. It was like one of the dream come true opportunities. So
yeah, and that's what I appreciated. He called Kyle, and remember what the search was going on at that time. We're trying to find somebody to join Shanahan, and everybody's worried. Oh God! Remember how guys were ducking out in the beginning? We couldn't get a GM, and all of a sudden there's Lynch. He calls in, and he says, "Listen, I'll take that job if you're interested." And here we are today. We're looking at what could be one of the best duos. But I tell you what, I don't want to go too far because everybody's saying this and that about them. This is too good. We got to wait and see what they do. But, you know. Hey, cool. I got a question for you here from Gohard. He says, how's my dude Jimmy Ward looking? Is he mobile? Or is Jimmy Ward's not back out there yet, though, is he?
I did not see Jimmy Ward out here.
Yeah, Jimmy. Yeah, Gohard. Jimmy's he's out. He'll probably be out for another 2 weeks, actually. And Robert he wants to know, is Blair still on the team? Haven't heard from him since OTAs. Yeah, Ronnie Blair, you see him out there?
Let's see, 98. Bear with me here.
Yeah, go take your time. Because it could be tough to see those guys.
Oh yeah, I see 98, Blair.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, we got so much depth. Cool, it's ridiculous how much, man, I don't know. You look at the Tank Carradine, Ronnie Blair, you look at guys like the Jones boys. You get I call them the Jones boys because now you got DJ and you got Chris. DJ is way more talented than anyone could have imagined. Chris has outworked everybody out there from what I heard. So they're probably in. So therefore you let Tank go and you let Ronnie Blair possibly go because you've already got a Solomon Thomas, which is a lot like Ronnie Blair. And then, of course, you got the other Jones, Chris Jones, who probably makes Tank expendable. So, you know, I feel bad for those guys, but I got a feeling that's how it's going to go down. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think what this is going to happen is going to come down to the last week of preseason where you're going to probably see, you know, they'll probably trade a couple of these guys for 6th or 7th round picks for following years because they do have some value. It's not like you could just like give them away. Well, a couple of them are borderline, but they do bring something, so you can probably get something for them, 6th or 7th round picks.
Yeah. Because that'd be better than drafting somebody. You know what you got when you're trading with the 49ers for that particular entity. You're right. That would be a good idea.
Especially a team that's really, I wouldn't say desperate, but looking for something solid. Yeah.
Yeah. And I got to tell you, cool, there's going to be a lot of teams watching the 49ers. And you look at Bruce Ellington was picked up by the New York Jets already. And
oh, yeah, he's going to join Patton.
Oh, no, Patton's been released.
Oh, he was?
He got hurt. I think they put him on IR. I don't even know if they put him up on waivers, but they just released him just a little while ago. And I said, wow, that's cold. So, yeah. So he's out there. It seems to me there's some kind of a coach that actually worked with Bruce Ellington before that's with the New York Jets as well. So that may have had something to do with that as well.
And isn't his cousin or Andre Ellington playing for the Jets also?
Wait, now is Andre out of Arizona? Because I thought Andre, last time I heard about him, he was playing with the Cardinals. So I don't know.
Well, they were playing a couple different other running backs the other night when I was watching the game.
Uh-oh. You see, cool, I hate to say it, but you know what? I don't know. It's in the Ellington. Andre was hurt all the time, too. This may be just a thing in the Ellington DNA. Because these guys are too small, but they're fast, they're athletic, they got skills, but they get hurt kind of easily, which is why I'm kind of worried about Matt Breida. He only weighs 190-something pounds. But, how many hits can he take?
Well, if he's only going to take 1 or 2 snaps a game, I mean,
he should be okay.
He should be okay.
Because, there's some people, the anti-Carlos club is looking at a Matt Breida, Joe Williams backfield. Carlos is going to be fine, though. Can you see Carlos? Is he out there yet?
Yeah, he's out there.
Yeah, he's
out there.
Yeah, Carlos was punished yesterday, from what I understand. You know how he laid out Akello Witherspoon, and he's also knocked out the Clancy, what's his name? The James guy. I think he's Chauncey, something James. Anyway, Carlos has been the rookie killer. And the defense says, okay, we're going to take exception to that. Carlos is out here making us look bad. They tackled Carlos on every play yesterday. No more bumps or anything like that, or wrap him up and hold him. They took Carlos all the way down. I said, see, that's what you do when you get everybody against you. But that's
Carlos. He sees the writing on the wall. He's going to have to really fight for his job. So.
True.
He's going all out. I mean, if you had your back against the wall, you do the same thing.
Yeah, I know. Because, and Akello should have been ready. I felt sorry for Akello because he's a rookie, and I thought it was a little bit of a cheap shot because he didn't know what was coming. And Carlos just bathed him in, welcome to San Francisco, rookie. And, bam! And there's Akello laying on the ground, not knowing what happened because they were already told, we're not going to hit anybody low today, guys. Let's take care of your teammate. Remember, we're all on the same team. And Carlos goes out and steamrollers Akello. So I thought, oh, Carlos, come on, man. So, And
you got to remember, Carlos is in his contract year. So he's going to be fighting for everything he can.
And he's going to need to, too. He's got some competition because Joe Williams is coming around. Joe Williams had 2 good practices in a row. 38 yards on a few carries the day before. 50-something yards yesterday. So here comes Joe Williams. So all of a sudden, they're heating up. And also, we've seen Tim Hightower's been looking good in practice lately as well. So, Carlos has got his plate is full. He's got to get on it. So, do you think he wins out?
I think he will. Yeah. I think he will. But it's going to be some very stiff competition there.
Yeah.
I mean, Juice is going to get some carries, too. Don't discount that.
Oh, yeah, Juice is definitely going to get some carries. So because Juice, and they can't, we don't have any linebackers that can actually cover Juice. Can you imagine? What does that mean? What does that mean? Cool. That means the ultimate weapon. The OW, he's going to be given the UW, the ultimate weapon. I can't wait to see what he looks like against other linebackers.
Yeah, I can see him out in space, lining up tight end, H-back. I mean, he's going to be all over the place. Like I told you before, he's a more athletic Tom Rathman because he can do everything: block, catch, run. but he's just more athletic. So you definitely know that is a weapon to be utilized.
Tell you, and Joe Williams was actually appreciating because Joe said at Utah he didn't have any fullback. So, he's running behind a guy that's clearing out path along with all those, with Logan Paulson. And also, you run to the right side. My God, it gets crazy. Hey, got a question here. Can't hear. I'm not sure what we can do about that. No audio. From Cool? Only we can hear him? No, oh, man.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm not. Okay. Niner Nation, give me a response if you can hear. Niner Nation's up here. I was reading a note wrong. Niner Nation, I got no audio from you. It wasn't you, Cool. I'm sorry. Yeah, Niner Nation, see if you can go through the instructions and see if you can work on that, buddy. Get that down. Look at those instructions again on the app, and you left something out. All right. Anyway, Cool. We were talking about the running back situation. Now, the wide receiver situation is even more crazy. I don't know. Do you see Smelter?
No, I don't, but I see Bourne, and there's Patrick, and there's Bolden Jr. I see them.
We got to keep Bolden Jr. You know why? If for no other reason, Bolden Jr.'s got to be on special teams. We already got rid of it. You know what? That may have been the reason why they feel that Bruce Ellington was expendable. If you got Victor Bolden Jr., that makes Bruce Ellington, who's liable to get hurt by his history, you go ahead and let Bruce go, and you set the table for Victor Bolden Jr. is going to be some kind of a return guy. If it's not him, it's going to be also, we can alternate between Victor Bolden Jr. and I don't know what they're going to do with Capri Bibbs, and also don't forget Trent Taylor. So we got all kind of guys that can return.
And what about Breida? I mean, he's got lightning speed.
We got too many guys. John, we have never been blessed with this much talent. Cool. I don't even know what to do with it. Woo!
We never had this much speed on a team. Hockey always got guys who didn't have lightning speed.
Big, strong, just big.
Yeah, just big.
And Ellington was the premier return guy. That's why he was so important. But now you just mentioned that's 4 guys right there, and Kerley's available if they wanted to use him. But I understand they're not going to use Kerley for that. But he doesn't like to do the returns anyway. So let some of those rookie guys do it.
Okay, I do see Zuda. He is on the field.
He is on the field,
but he wasn't on the first team though. So I don't know.
Oh, I think Kilgore. Okay, cool. Here's the thing. In Kyle Shanahan's system, it is required that you be able to read the defense.
Transitioning period 2, special teams. First return.
You've got as a center, you've got to be able to help out the quarterback and be able to identify that defense real quick and make the call, because that's what the quarterback's going to predicate what his center is seeing. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
Well, they're about to do returns now, so let's.
That ought to be hot.
Let's see who's going to be back there.
All right. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so number 11, which is Goodwin, right?
That's Goodwin. Yeah.
I see him back there, and Kerley's back there, and
I hope they don't have Goodwin returning this year. That's how you get your premier guys got. That's how Ellington got hurt. I don't like this idea. But if Goodwin gets a seam, he is gone. We got about 4 guys. If they get a seam, they are gone. So Goodwin, it makes sense. I guess you put it back there. So that was Niner Nation 88. I wonder if you're still trying. See if you can get that stuff.
Right, Trent Taylor just received the punt,
right.
So he's back there.
Yeah, all right. Did they nail him immediately? Or did he put a few moves? A few guys got to miss.
No, they're just lining up for the punt team and punting away, and everybody's just taking their turn catching the ball.
All right.
Do their little 10-yard run and call it a day.
All right. I believe now if you're at the game by chance and you happen to catch that alert that we just sent out the Ronbo Sports app, you can link right on in here and join Cool and give us your feelings on what's going on out there today. On a gorgeous day, as you can see, the sun is just beating down on Cool. Cool is so calm though. Cool. I mean, that looks like about an 80-degree heat out there on you, man.
Roughly. Maybe a little 75. It's really not.
That's comfy then. All right. Shoot. It's now, if you're watching the defensive line, it says, Niner Signal says Duberfield is giving Staley fits. It's set. You know what? People got to give Joe Staley a little break here. He's got a lot of guys coming over this year. It's not like last season. Joe's going to get tested. And Gore says Smelter or Burbridge make the team or neither. 6 wide receivers. You know what? Cool. There's the thing. If they're only going to keep 6 wide receivers, and that seems to be the consensus amongst most people, I can't imagine who's going to make it. You look, first of all, you got Pierre Garcon, you got Garcon, you got Goodwin, you got Kerley, you got Taylor, you got Aldrick Robinson. That's 5 right there.
Okay. Carter just received the punt and ran about 10 yards.
All right.
Number 14.
Now, see, he's the guy that I feel bad about, too, because Carter, he was one of the first guys that John Lynch went out and signed over from the Ravens. So I got a feeling he's in trouble because that's just a lot of depth. So, I mean, I just don't see him. He could be a great return guy.
Oh, Bolden Jr. juked on 2 defenders.
See that? That's what I'm talking about. Bolden Jr. has got to be the guy. He has got to be the guy that's got to be kept. He's probably the best at that particular craft.
And we need that. We need that kick returner, punt returner. I mean, we haven't had that in a long time since Ted Ginn actually was back there.
And now we got too many. Isn't that something? When it rains, it pours. We go from nothing to too much. There's no in between. God, there's just so many guys out there who can handle that job. I'm just, season, and they're still trying to say the 49ers should win 4 or 5 games. Vegas is going to have to adjust that. They're already talking about it now. I understand they're not taking any future bets, and that means somebody smells something coming. You got Jay Glazer yesterday saying that front 7, they got a long way to go. Glazer had to throw that in. They got a distance to go, but that front 7 has the potential to be ridiculous. I says, Jay Glazer, you're just now noticing? Yes, it's ridiculous. I've been telling people that for how long? When will the NFL Network? The NFL Network already knows about this too. So, that D. We'll find out next week.
He had to cruise over here since he was in Napa. He had to come over here and check it out, I guess.
Wait.
Jay Glazer, I mean, everybody's doing their rounds from Napa all the way to Santa Clara.
Yeah, all right. That's it. In fact, that's what Jay said. I just left San Francisco. And that's when he made that observation about the 49ers front 7. Better believe it, man. That front 7, as soon as they get into sync, I'm telling you right now, cool, ain't going to be no heavy-duty scoring on the 49ers. And that's going to make the secondary better, and that's going to make the linebackers' job better. Oh, it's going to be,
It's going to be the pressure up front that is going to make the DBs better.
Exactly.
I mean, I can see it's going to be like the Seattle defense of a couple years ago. I can see that.
Easily.
You got that defensive pass rush and putting that pressure on there, and they do bump and run. It's going to put a lot of pressure on the quarterback. We jump some routes, interception. We got turnovers. I think we could be in the top 5 in turnovers. Because I could just see, we're going to confuse a lot of teams just with this defense and the pressure.
So easily. And you know what? I'm looking man for man as far as when you think about the front 7 versus Seattle Hawks. Okay, we may have a Michael Bennett. We may have a Bruce Irvin. So who are some of the other interior linemen we can make a comparison to? Because I'm looking, as soon as I think about Solomon Thomas and Buckner, who do they have to compare to Buckner? I don't think they have anybody to compare to Buckner.
And you know what? J.J. Watt could be like Buckner. I mean,
if you look,
Thunder could be like J.J. Watt. Eventually, it's going to be like that. I mean, because all those defensive linemen are going to make each other better. You can't get them all. You can't all, single defend them both, all of them. They're going to have to put double teams on one of the two up front. That's going to just free up, somebody on the other side.
It would be more dangerous to be double teaming people than just to go one-on-one, actually, just from that. Because you got it. If they're going to pick out a guy to double team, it's probably going to be Buckner, right? Now you've got Thomas. Yeah, and now you've just made the worst guy on the field, maybe one of the worst guys on the field. You made Eric Armstead's his path to the quarterback is now easier. And who's going to be your big end? Oh, that's
hey, you know what? My Brooks can still.
Yes.
Oh, I had to put him out there because so far you haven't heard anything negative about what he's doing.
No, Ahmad, he's out playing people.
Right. So I think he's going to be staying.
I do too, because behind him, it's Eli Harold, and behind Eli Harold, I noticed that they used Ray Armstrong was out there yesterday because Eli Harold's out with a concussion. Could they keep Ray as maybe a possible backup? Because Eli Harold, I'm not sure if he's cutting it. If you had a choice, between Eli Harold and Ray, who would you take?
Oh, I'm keeping Ray just on the simple fact that one thing you have to understand is he was a safety in college.
Yeah.
If you have to put him and line him up like Cam Chancellor does with the Seahawks, you can utilize him also that way.
Yes.
He's got the speed.
He's got the size.
He's got the size. I mean, that's a no-brainer. That's absolutely a no-brainer. You got to keep Ray because he can line up and do many facets of the defense. Whether it be free safety, strong safety.
Yeah.
I mean, he can do it because he's got the speed.
Cool. You see any activity going out there that got your attention?
Well, I know number 17 is Patrick, right?
Yeah, that's Tim.
Yeah, he's.
Is he wearing them out?
He looks like a player. He looks like a player.
Is Boyer back at quarterback?
Right now, they're still doing punts.
Okay.
So now they're doing punt return right now.
Because I want to see.
And Trent Taylor just broke one.
All the way?
Yeah.
Oh my God! See that? You got to keep Trent Taylor, man, for a lot of things.
He's solid. He's solid. They can do so many things with that guy. It's just, it's endless. Endless of what they can do.
Cool. Do you think is Jeremy Kerley's job is it on the line now?
I wouldn't say it's on the line, but Trent Taylor's gonna get some PT for sure.
Because you see, cool. If I'm Parag Marath, I'm sitting there saying, we could economize with Trent Taylor as far as that rookie contract starting next year. This is why people don't worry about the 49ers' money and Kirk Cousins and all these other things. When the 49ers are going to make savings next year, because some of these rookies could send some of them big-time contracts packing. What if this guy? You're looking at Tim Patrick out there. What if he becomes the number one and all of a sudden Garcon becomes expendable? I mean, it's an ugly business when it comes to that, but these kind of things happen. Or you drop somebody else and you keep Patrick and Garcon, which makes it sounds like it could potentially be a really solid 1-2 punch.
I don't see them doing anything to get rid of Garcon. I think he's a favorite of Shanahan.
Yeah.
He also knows the offense inside now.
And he's rough.
I can see where they would keep Patrick just because he's 6'4", 225.
And
they
speed.
don't have a big receiver like that.
No.
He would be like the only big receiver they have. So, yeah, you want to utilize. If he's that good, you got to keep a guy like that. So maybe Aldrick Robinson might be the one on now.
There you go. So you got Timmy Patrick. I'll put Garcon and Goodwin. Oh, God, that's just ridiculous speed. Every last one. Garcon is not slow. Now you'd have a big man with speed. You got Goodwin. Now Goodwin can also be put in the slot. The options. They're just absurd cool. God, they're just ridiculous.
Well, just thinking, when would we have all these options before? We haven't had these options in a long time.
Oh, I tell you, all right. Oh wait, tell you what, we cool. Let me don't. Okay, hold on a second. All right. Anyway, I'm watching. I'm watching a few drills here too. Oh, this is amazing. I tell you, that's okay.
Are you talking about the DBs?
Yeah, it looks like that is the DBs, isn't it? All right,
yeah.
All right. Now, cool. If you see anything special among some DBs, because I'm still thinking Rashard Robinson is going to be fine. We're still looking cool for our guy to play opposite Rashard.
That's a tough call. I mean, everybody's saying Dante Johnson is ready. I got to see more of that. We got to see a game where you can see him lining up against the opposition. I mean, practice is practice, but I want to see a live game with him lining up against the opposition before you call it.
And make that decision. Yeah, because otherwise, we've only got Keith Reeser that's in the mix. And Akello, everybody's waiting for Akello, but nobody thinks he's going to be ready right now, though, cool? That's it.
I know, well, Jawan, he might actually probably be the best corner on the other side or opportunity on the other side. Yeah, but right now they have him in the slot, right? They have him in the slot corner. But realistically, he might be the best cover guy they got since Jimmy Ward is not there. So maybe he lines up on the other side for the first game. I don't know.
See, that's the thing. But K1 goes all the way. K1 goes all the way. 5'9".
Yeah, he's not very big.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing about this. In the cover 3, especially the 4-3, you want big guys out there that are going to cause that quarterback to have to hesitate. That's primarily their job, and they need to have cover skills too. So this way, if that quarterback hesitates, he's dead meat. So K1 I don't know.
Yeah, he is 88.
But
yep.
K1. Selleck. Some of our old goodies. Selleck. Hey, can you see my boy McDonald out there?
Oh yeah, he was out there. He's out there. I mean, they got like 6 tight ends.
Yeah, I know. Some of them got to go. That's got to be whittled down. But Vance is not going anywhere, cool. And what do you think?
Well, I think because of what he did last year, he does have pretty good speed at tight end.
Yeah.
So you can't discount that. Maybe it's just catching the ball. If he can just really focus on catching the ball, I think he'd be okay.
Yeah,
he's dropped so many passes. So many passes over the years.
I know. But that big train gets moving. He's something special. Hey, cool. Let me get you to pause for a minute. Well, Michael's gonna kind of say a few words here while he's out there. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to Michael.
Hey, Ronbo.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, man, we're out here on the 50-yard line checking these guys out.
Yeah, I noticed. Now, Michael, what I want to do is keep that cam on you. We don't want to make the NFL mad. Okay. And give me some observations of what you're seeing out there. And, because I'm wondering about certain players. What do you see right in front of you?
Oh, well, it's a little bit early yet. They came out here, they did their warm-ups, they got through that, and now they're just starting to do their one-on-one drills here, running some routes. Quarterbacks are starting to throw the ball around. A lot of energy going on out here, Ronbo. Marquise Goodwin looking good, looking real good. Aldrick Robinson looking real good there. Just the energy's great out here. These guys are hustling, man. Victor Bolden, Kendrick Bourne.
And I heard that Trent Taylor just ran one all the way back. Is that right?
Yes, he did. That looked real good. Real good.
Hey, Mike, he's got good vertical speed. Because I've heard about Trent is you can't grab him, but if he gets past you might be able to run him down. But did you see a guy that could actually be caught from behind?
No, I mean it looks good. It looks good. I mean he's got obviously he's got the lateral agility and the speed there, but as well as I think once he gets going, he's gonna he's going places.
We got so many guys, Michael, at that position. I mean, you got Trent. You've got Victor Bolden. Oh, wait, Victor Bolden. You got Trent. You've got Capri Bibbs is available out there. Kerley's available. He doesn't want to do it. He doesn't need to. It's just ridiculous with the guys we got for return. When last year all we had was Bruce Ellington. Isn't it amazing how things just shift overnight like that?
Yeah, it really is. And we were just talking about that out here. You know, that sixth wide receiver spot. I guess maybe they're going to carry 6 this year.
Yeah,
they're really going to have to be a big time special teams contributor. But yeah, you got Kendrick Bourne and Victor Bolden really competing out here. And you know, Smelter. There's still Smelters in the mix too.
And I understand he's been looking good. And and you see the big kid out there, new kid, Tim Patrick's out there. And he was holding he was putting on a show yesterday as well. So,
yeah,
as Kyle Shanahan says, Michael, there's going to be some talent that walks away. Then they're going to have to be forced to walk away. And when you see that happening, that means you're on the championship trail.
That's it. That's it. And don't be sad about that, because that's a good thing.
Yeah, I know. I know. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying, watching these good players walk away, I know people are like, oh, I don't want this guy to leave or that guy to leave. But, hey, man, that's the real deal when you got that going on.
And to get on that subject matter, how's Navarro Bowman? Do you see him out there?
Oh, man, Navarro Bowman's a rock. I mean, we came out here, and the first thing I noticed was his abdominals. He got out here. Hey, that guy's a rock. He's looking good. He's looking good. I haven't seen him in a lot of drills yet, though. I've been watching these other right now we got the wide receivers in front of us, and quarterbacks throwing to the wide receivers.
All right.
Just got a nice little slant there.
Who's quarterbacking now?
They got Hoyer back there right now, and Barkley.
Tell you what, go ahead.
Beathard's in there, too. I'm sorry, all 3 of them.
Because I've become such a huge Hoyer fan. And you know why, Michael? Because everybody has bad things to say about Brian Hoyer, right? And I only watched Hoyer a few times in his career. I didn't even see him playing against Texas in that playoff game, right? But there's people that think Hoyer is one of the worst quarterbacks of all time. And I'm watching some drills in practice down through the last couple of weeks. Hoyer's throwing perfect rainbow shots over these wide receivers' shoulders. He's putting dimes out there where he's putting the ball where it can't even be picked off. And our guys are picking off the passes. I'm saying, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting once they get the defense out here, because I want to see that too. But right now he's throwing everything real nice. I mean, there's no defense out there yet. So once we get going.
Yeah, and then there's that. When they put the defense against these guys, then we're going to see a little different, because that's why I was saying against Tim Patrick. He worked Dante Johnson yesterday. I said, there was no pressure on the quarterback, and a lot of times the wide receiver can win that match, because there's nothing but him and the quarterback playing tag. So, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But, no, you're right. He has been throwing lasers. I mean, very accurate passes during this whole training camp, and I'm excited to see that today. And like I said, you and I talked about this before. When he was on the Browns, I went back and watched a lot of YouTube on the Browns games. Yeah. And, man, I saw an offense that did not have a lot of playmakers on it.
See,
they were moving the chains. They were moving the ball with that guy.
You see, that's it, right? Mike, you hit it right on top of the head. Brian Hoyer, since he left New England, has never played with a good team. Every team he's played with has been absolute trash. Questions. By the way, if you're in the chat right now, if you have any questions, Q. Hashtag Q, and we'll relay your question to Michael. He's sitting out there for us. Woo! Get that fast crowd sound in there. I love that. Woo! Hey, Michael, is Blair still on the team? Do you see?
Yeah, Blair's out here. Oh yeah.
Is he doing anything that's worth mentioning? Oh, you know what? Oh, my God. What happened on that play? Michael, you know what?
Touchdown.
Touchdown to who?
Victor Bolden.
Oh, no. From Hoyer?
That was Hoyer, right? Was that Hoyer? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that, Ronbo.
And that's what defense attacking. So I'm delighted to hear about that. All right.
Very nice. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, that's Burbridge, huh?
I seen that. That was a missed ball. All right. I say, oh, that's Robinson. Hey, this is the thing, Michael. Rashard Robinson.
Oh, interception. Oh.
I tell you, those guys, these are the drills that are toughest. Oh, man.
Yep.
You see, because Rashard Robinson has been taking a lot of abuse of the last 2 weeks because of the guys we got playing on offense. So this is going to make him harder, too. Oh, you see that pass? That's what I'm talking about.
That's it.
Dropped it right in the bucket. All the guys got to do, look up, and the ball is there. That's the kind of passing accuracy we haven't had. Jesus, we haven't had that kind of accuracy in a long time. Because this is why
Okay, here goes Hoyer. Oh, nice, yeah. Trent Taylor, baby.
See, that's...
Put it right on the mark.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He puts the ball right where it needs to be. This is why you got to understand why Kyle Shanahan, he needs a certain kind of hands. If you can put the ball on the putter.
Use check.
And nobody can guard Juszczyk. He's all right. The report on him, Michael, is that we don't have any linebackers that can actually cover him. He abuses all of them. That scares me. Good. That means if he can, we've got one of the best linebacker corps in the league. If he can abuse our linebackers, he can abuse any linebacker in the NFL. Yes.
Well, he's our OW. He's our weapon.
We're going to change that, Michael. We're going to change him to OW soon.
That's it.
Hey, Douglas the 5, he wants to know, is he available? Is he still hurting? You see Kittle?
Who?
George Kittle, is he on the field?
Oh, George Kittle. Let me see.
Might be hard to see him.
Yes, I do see Kittle.
Oh, so he's out there. He's
on the field, but he does not have his helmet on right now.
Okay, so George is probably still hurting. Was it that? It was a pull muscle, I think. It was a hamstring injury on him. So there's no need in rushing him out there.
Yeah, he looks like he's out there, but he's just hanging back.
Oh, I seen that.
Oh, look at Breida. Matt Breida. He just roasted Ray.
Is that Hoyer still out there throwing those dimes?
That was actually Nick Mullins is over there.
Oh, Margaret.
What? So they got them going on both sides. They got the tight ends and the fullbacks and the backs on one side, the receivers on the other.
Loving it. By the way, you can actually watch on the 49ers app right now. That action's coming to you live. So there you go. And what? See, here's the thing. I worry, Michael. I don't know whether to get excited about when I see the receivers making all those receptions or not, because
Patrick.
Yeah. I worry about those guys getting all those passes because I'm thinking, hey, we need to make some stops every now and then. Give me an INT or something on occasion. But there's no real pressure on the quarterback yet. That's why I keep telling people it won't be that easy for quarterbacks throughout the NFL with the defensive line we got coming down on quarterbacks starting next week. So
Yep.
We'll be fine.
We're gonna see that coming up here once they get the defense on the field.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to happen. It's gonna have to happen a lot quicker.
Yeah. You see, because right now receivers are winning every match. I see that defense. All right, that was good. See, that's the thing, because the quarterback, the guy running downfield with the receiver, all he can do is anticipate. He's got to watch the body language in the head. As soon as that head turns, he's got to throw his hands up. That's the only thing he can go by. So
Man, this is amazing. Looking at the D linemen. These guys are all so huge, and Eric Armstead's helmet is about 4 inches higher than all of them.
6'7". Wait, 6'7" or 6'8"? 6'7". Oh, man.
Oh, beautiful, man. Navarro Bowman, boom.
Michael, you go ahead. Let me come back to you in just a little bit, okay?
All right, you got it.
All right. Let's go back and check in with Cool Whip. Cool Whip.
Hey.
Man, I tell you, I'm watching what's going on. I'm thinking, man, those wide receivers are having their way out there. Is that both Is that Hoyer throwing? And also, as far as that, Matt Barkley as well?
Number 3, I think, is that
Mullins?
Yeah.
Because not Beathard yet. Okay. Mullins was dishing out then. See, I had no idea.
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea how good he was. But I should have known if Shanahan called him in, it must be for a reason. So, yeah. This is good stuff. See, because that is going to – our defensive backs are getting a lot of work in because they're getting worn out. Hey, all right.
Well, from what I saw on this end, the defensive backs did not do a bad job. The guy Prince
Iwara.
Yeah.
Prince Iwara. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Yeah.
Iwara. And then Colbert, good defensive play in the end zone.
Yeah.
They're not. I mean, this is going to be a pretty good defense, I believe. Trent Taylor abused, and Patrick got a good catch. But we just got a very competitive team right now. So
yeah,
I want to see a game. That way I can really judge, in real time, in real play, be able to judge what's actually who's really standing out and who's not. So
absolutely, because you're right. This is drills. These are guys that play against each other every day for the last 2 or 3 weeks. They actually know each other. But I look at that as an advantage for both ways. The Kansas City Chiefs will not know us. We won't know them either. But I still think that this offense has some advantages that people aren't talking about. Everybody's talking about the defense because we know what they're capable of. But we have no idea what Kyle Shanahan's offense is going to be like. We're seeing individual players that are looking good. And people have to also keep in mind, with Shanahan, that adds an element to the offense because he's a guy that makes them even more dangerous than anybody on the field. So, it's like fearless leader.
Wow.
You see, that's what they do. They raise their hand when they get a sack.
Yeah. All right, so, hey, cool you got a freeze frame. I'm gonna go back to Michael and see what's going on with him. Little Michael.
Ronbo.
Yeah, so you seeing anything you want to tell us about?
Yeah, Navarro Bowman, number 53, is all over the field. He just got a sack and 2 stops.
So enough talk about his Achilles.
Exactly.
And
Matt Breida. Matt Breida just busted
one. Is he leaving?
Matt Breida just busted one.
All the way to the house?
All the way to the house.
See, that's what's dangerous about Breida. He may be light, and they may be able to knock him down, but if they make the mistake of allowing him to get a seam, you won't get a second chance. That's what I like about Breida.
God. He made a cut, too. He made a nice little cut there. It wasn't just a straight shot.
Yeah, you know about Darren Sproles, right?
Yep.
See, could Breida be our Darren Sproles?
I wonder, isn't he a little bigger than Sproles?
He's a little taller than Sproles for sure. Yeah. But Sproles, I think, is heavier than he is. I think Darren.
Right?
I think Darren goes close to 200 pounds. I don't know how he packs 200 pounds. It must be muscle and only muscle, because he doesn't look that big, and we know he's not that tall. But this. Oh.
Wow. Yeah, you're right. Breida's only 5'11", 190. You're right.
Oh, so he is 5'11", so he's got more. He's got more height than I thought. Then, so yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's only 190. You're right.
You know what though? He could pack on more weight. He could, you know what?
Sure.
If he's 5'11", he could put 200 pounds on, and it shouldn't stop him any. So yeah, he may need to do that.
Yeah.
Because he's going to need that. And later on, of course, we're going to find out. You know what? I understand that he is pretty much a lock to make it. Now, this is an insider. ESPN. What's his name? Shepard. Anyway, one of those guys that usually gets inside info a lot. He says Matt Breida is pretty much going to make that team. So, looking forward to that.
Okay. Solomon Thomas just made a stop in the backfield.
Oh! We've been waiting to hear from Solomon Thomas. That is good news. Because he's missed so much time. So, yeah. And he's going to be a run stopper, Michael. That's the guy that's going to be able to do that thing that we haven't been able to do for the last 2 years. Oh! God, Reuben Foster, Solomon Thomas. And they say, Michael, here's some bad news. Luke Kuechly was abused by Christian McCaffrey the other day.
Marquise Goodwin, what a catch, man. He made a circus grab. That was a good one.
Was that a TD?
No, it was just along the side.
Just a great catch.
Yard line.
Who's quarterbacking right now?
Right now, Hoyer.
Hoyer again, yeah.
Yep.
See, that's the thing. That's his team. He's gonna make them into stars. I can see right now. He just does that. He just does that way too often.
Eric Reed, nice stop.
Yeah, that's the thing, Michael. I want to hear about the defense doing something good every now and then. You know.
Yep. Eric Reed just shot up in there and made a nice stop.
Oh, hey, Cool Whip, I may have to have you call back in. You've got a freeze frame, Cool Whip. All right. Oh, dear. And
yeah, so Eric Reed's in there, Ronbo, and he's looking pretty good. So we're not worried about Eric Reed now.
Yeah, I know, because we were. And here's the thing. If Eric Reed's going to play uncautiously, because everybody thinks Eric's going to back up and be concerned about getting that next concussion, but he can't play like that. I mean, that's just not the way you can play in the NFL. So if he's going to go ahead and go all out, we'll be okay. Reed also made it clear that if he does get another concussion, it's not mandatory that he leaves, so people can lighten up on that too. So, yeah. But for his own health, it's kind of scary.
Yeah, that's the main thing we worry about. Is we know the physical traits are there. We know he's got he's savvy. He's got the know-how, the experience, and all that. It's just in the back of his mind, is he thinking about those concussions?
Yeah. See.
Oh man, who's that? Ray Armstrong, beautiful, behind the line of scrimmage.
See, there's a guy. What we were talking about that a little while ago. You can't let Ray Armstrong go. And Michael, here's the question. I bet you the answer, just like everybody else is saying. If you got a choice between Eli Harold and Ray Armstrong, and you got to make a decision, what are you going to do?
I'm going Ray.
I got Ray. Eli's in trouble. Everybody says that, and I guarantee the coaches are saying the same thing.
Oh yeah.
Poor Eli.
Hey, one thing I got to say about Ray, man, he dances a lot. He's out here dancing all the time.
Is he out there partying?
Yeah. He's got some energy to him, man.
We had to have, because after Quentin Patton left, we had to have somebody take that role over.
That's right.
I could have went that way.
Oh, who's that? That's Breida. Matt Breida, pretty nice run there.
Another one. See, now that's the second time you've said that. So Matt Breida is pretty much doing what I thought he'd do. If Matt Breida holds a clinic next weekend, now that's going to shake things up. Because, you got to go between Breida, you got to go between Hyde, you got to go Hightower, and Joe Williams, of course, Bobby Turner and Kyle Shanahan's favorite guy. What are you going to do, Mike? Who's going to be your starting backfield? Like, you've already got Carlos Hyde as one. Who's your number two?
My number two? Well, right now, it's not going to be Joe Williams right now. It's going to be Matt Breida.
See, this is the thing. Joe Williams has consistency issues. Breida has been consistent ever since rookie camp when they said he was the best rookie in camp, period.
Who's that? Oh, Shanahan. There's Shanahan.
All right.
Finally, we spotted him. He's been hard to spot.
Yeah, he looks like he was out for a while, right?
Yeah. Well, we had John Lynch out here earlier talking to us and everything. That was pretty cool. But looking for him. John
Lynch was over there in the stands talking to you guys? Or what do you mean, addressing you personally, or was he out talking to the crowd?
No, he was out talking to the crowd.
Oh, man. As I say, he is the fans' champion. John Lynch is going to make himself really close to the fans. Did Trent even have a Twitter account?
Hey, you know what? Trent Baalke, that was one strange dude. Let me tell you, man. I mean, I was on board with him when he came on here and everything, but that was one strange dude.
We all were, and like you say, he became stranger and stranger, man.
Yeah. God. Oh, nice play, Ahmad Brooks. Just stuffed Carlos Hyde.
See, that's Ahmad is the man who's been somewhat not talked about, but he's still going to make plays. As I say, Eli Harold couldn't beat him out. And I got a feeling second to him is going to have to be Ray Armstrong. His coverage skills are too good.
I don't know. Unless he sells in the preseason.
If you have any questions for any of our people out in the stands right now, #Q.
Yeah.
All right.
No, you're right.
#Q, and we'll get it right to the guys out there.
Oh, did he get
Michael, I'm gonna come back to you. Go ahead and relax. I'll be back. Let's go back to Cool Whip. Cool.
What's that? Hey, are you there?
Yeah. Yeah, we got a cross shot. Okay, good. Okay.
Good out here, man.
Did we lose Cool?
That Matt Breida.
Okay.
I'm liking that Matt Breida in 49.
And what I might do is we made is Young Naj on? Have we got him somewhere?
Teddy B.
Yeah, 11 on 11. I know.
Young Naj, we haven't got a shot for Young Naj though. Young Naj, we haven't got a visual on you.
Yo, Ronbo.
Yo, Naj, can you give us a visual?
How? I just got this. Is that a game Is that a game?
Oh, you're not at the park.
Y'all at a game?
Yeah, no. This is practice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was a game.
That's cool. Practice next week. There will be a game though. Against the Kansas City Chiefs on the 11th. Yeah, looking forward to that. And our guys looking good out there in practice. They're gonna ask for you, so they're getting sharper and sharper. Naj, this was gonna hurt somebody this year. Defense is looking good. Offense is looking crazy good. Oh, man, Solomon Thomas just had a sack in the backfield. This is what I like the most. Stopping running backs in the backfield. Hey! That's how you win ball games. Don't get that running game. Get it knocked down right now. Ho!
We don't a lot of that.
I got a feeling, too. Because, you got, when you think about, and you got Buckner up the middle, as soon as they start double teaming Buckner, this could be some problem. Nice, I'm gonna go back to Cool Whip. I'll talk to you later, okay?
All right.
Cool Whip.
Yeah, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, man. Yeah, we got your sound. We got a picture on you. That's all we need. So we got a frozen frame on you. I'm not sure what caused that, but we can still hear you. So cool.
Okay.
Give us a few more assessments, man, because I'm hearing the crowd going nuts. What I heard Solomon Thomas had a sack in the backfield. What else you got going?
Well, nice pass. All right, so that was Kittle. No, that's
yeah, because we wondered about Kittle. Is he playing?
That's Sell it. No, that's Sell it.
Yeah, Kittle's still nursing that hamstring. He's probably not out there.
Well, I saw him earlier without a helmet.
Yeah. He's just standing around watching and taking it all in. Because with them hamstrings, man, let that heal up because we cannot afford to have him pulling that hamstring over and over and over. But,
No, you got to rest that.
Yeah. And hamstrings always bother me because they're a chronic thing. They'll stay okay for a while, but they can go out on you anytime.
All right, that was a sack. Quinn Dial.
See?
No, Tank Carradine.
See, I'm tired. Cool. I don't know what to do about Tank, man. Tank worked hard this year, all season, just to get ready for that. Have we got any questions out there? All right, because it says YMSA says if Williams doesn't work out, there's no need to worry. We have Matt Breida. Dude seriously looks like he could become an all-star in the league. He reminds me of David Johnson. Yeah, cool. You're watching Matt Breida. He's broken off a couple of runs already. How did that look to you, man?
Well, he's got the speed. He had made a really good cut on that one all the way to the house. Oh! Now Matt Breida just caught a pass on the left sideline. Wow.
Every time you hear about Breida, man, it's like every few minutes. I'm not hearing anything from Joe Williams and Carlos Hyde, though. That's very strange.
Wow, that was nice. Beautiful.
Oh, God. I tell you. And Goodwin, I understand Goodwin just made a nice catch.
Oh, yeah, they're alternating everybody. I mean, everybody's getting a shot. So.
Yeah, I'm reading here where Goodwin was not used well. I am getting arguments with people talking about Goodwin. I said, you got to worry. You got to know something. Goodwin was not used properly in Buffalo. I don't know what Buffalo was thinking. They had Sammy Watkins, I guess. So they were probably thinking, but Watkins didn't even play that much last year. But they just didn't use him. And I always thought that was so strange. When he comes to San Francisco, all of a sudden he's just an absolute bomb. So,
Well, it all depends on the quarterback. They had Tyrod Taylor.
Oh, yeah, and then there's that problem.
Just didn't get the ball to him.
Yeah.
Anyway, Joe Williams just caught a pass on the left sideline.
Yeah. All right. Tell you what, they're going to use the wide receivers. This is the thing about Kyle Shanahan's system. Everybody's a weapon. Anybody can go out for a pass anytime. There's only a couple of guys going to run the ball, but anybody can be out for a pass anytime. Because like we said, the OW, man, Juice cannot be stopped coming out of that backfield because you don't know what he's going to do. Is he going to take a runner's route? Is he going to take out a wide receiver route? Is he going to run a tight end route? You don't know what he's going to do. Woo! I can find up about this offense. The defense is the stars, but the offense has also got the weaponry to kick butt. Ho!
Yeah, Goodwin just caught a pass over on the left sideline. They're using the left side of the field a lot. Oh, right over the middle. Woo! Nice catch. That was Garcon.
I was getting ready to say, you know what? Everybody's wondering about the tight ends. We're not hearing about any tight ends making any plays. They're pretty much going all wide receivers and running backs right now, right?
Right. I mean, the tight end is in there. Right now they got Selleck in there. Troy Taylor just came in, so maybe they're...
You see, Trent Taylor...
Breida's in there.
Yeah, see, can you imagine a team trying to cover Breida and... now all they have to do... There's enough speed out there to just wipe a team out. You put Trent Taylor, you put Kerley and Breida out, and what if for all of them are running routes? I'm telling you right now.
Oh, to the house. Wow.
Was that Breida again?
No, I can't. He's got his jersey up. I can't.
Tim Patrick?
26. Bibbs.
It was Bibbs. See?
Yeah.
Everybody on this offense can score at any time. And Bibbs is a guy that they gave up assets for, so I'm not sure if they're going to trade him. Some of these guys are going to have to be designated to special teams. You can't let all this talent leave. But you can't keep all this talent either. Cool, I tell you, man. God. YMSA takes Breida's hype.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's doing a lot of plays. What we got? Oh, and Robert, you also, do we really need a punter if we're not going to punt this year? Let's just keep an extra OW. Hey, they should find out. Maybe Juice might be able to punt as well. He can do everything else.
Well, earlier I saw in field goals.
Hey, you saw Juice kicking field goals?
No, in punter.
Wait. Something went up to your mic. Your mic is bumping up against something. Say it one more time, Juice. I mean, you're Juice. I mean, cool.
Pinion was kicking field goals.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that's what he does. And you know what? I think he could always do that. They just had him as a punter. But he can do both. And now that it's Ben Moreno, now that we've let Uncle Phil go, I guess he might come into action. All right. Cool. Let me see. I'm going to be back in a second. Let me check out. It looks like Ben Moreno's in the crowd. Let's see if he has anything to say. Hey, Ben.
Hello?
Hello, Ben.
It's Swift.
Oh, it's Swift. Swift, we never knew your name. Swift. What's up, man? Swift, now Swift, put the camera back on you. We're not allowed to film that. But you talk to us about what you're seeing, will you? Yeah, Swift. Sup?
It's too loud here, can't hear you.
Swift, yeah, that's right. Swift, you got no headphones. Yeah, it'd be a little tough for you.
Yeah.
So Swift, you just give us a quick report of what you're seeing and what you're enjoying, what you're appreciating out there.
Elvis Dumerville still has it.
And you know it, man. Did he get a sack?
Pretty much, yeah. He's quick off the edge, so he's on it. And Beathard's accuracy is getting way better.
Hey, see that. If you didn't know, Swift has a thing about Beathard. He wants Beathard starting on day one, so he's gonna keep an eye on Beathard. We got people out there today with agendas. Swift is out there watching Beathard. Swift, who's your other favorite guy?
New or old?
Swift, what was that name?
before that.
Yeah, I know you like Beathard. Who's your other favorite player out there that you want to see excel?
Oh, Foster.
Yeah. Shit, you got no problem with Foster, man. He's going to excel no matter what. Swift, I'm going to let you go. You need headphones for this. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to just let you go and enjoy yourself, all right?
All right.
All right, buddy. Thanks for calling. All right.
Bye.
Let me get Cool real quick. Hey, Cool. I just heard Elvis.
Oh, you're my hero! Bobby!
Cool.
Yeah.
I just heard Elvis Dumerville made a play out there. Is that right?
Oh, that's been a while now. They're doing they're kicking field goals right now.
Tell you what I'm gonna do. I think we're gonna go ahead and close things down and let you guys go ahead and kick back and relax and enjoy the game. So, Cool, I want to thank you, man, for giving us that feed, man. We appreciate that.
Oh, that's not a problem.
All right, and I'll be talking to you a little later.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, cool. Let me see, Michael. Yo, Michael.
We got an injury out here. Adrian Colbert's hurt.
Oh no, does it look serious?
He went down. We think he might have just got his bell rung. He's over on the sidelines, laying down right now, taking a breather.
Oh, so maybe he just got his bell rung. It doesn't look like his legs or anything like that, does it?
Well, it's hard to tell because it was on the other side of the field from where we're at. But he was in coverage, and they threw the ball that way, and he got tangled up with the receiver, came down, and he stayed down.
Oh no!
They had a bunch of people out there for a minute, and now he's on the sideline just laying down, and they're doing some testing. He might have got his bell rung.
Yeah, I hope so, because I don't want him to walk around. And I don't want to hear about anything about any knees. Nothing to do with knees. I mean, right. if he just got it, and as long as he doesn't have a concussion, we're all good. Michael,
especially with him, because he's one of those guys like we've been talking about. He might wind up being transitioned over to safety at some point, maybe. You know?
And the thing is, he's got that kind of versatility and size. He can play both sides. When you're 6'2" in the 4-3 cover, oh, you are valuable. And the speed he's got, good God.
Yeah. Hey, one other thing I wanted to say, man, is Brian Hoyer is dropping dimes out here. And Marquise Goodwin is tearing it up. And Matt Breida, I'm telling you right now, there's no way Joe Williams is 22 right now.
And Joe's inconsistent. Joe has a good day, and then he takes a day off. He's got to stop doing that. Or you're right. Matt Breida is definitely going to have his spot. So.
Oh, and another thing that was pretty cool is Keller Witherspoon came out, and he's been covering pretty darn good.
Oh, that's the best news of the day, because everybody else you mentioned, it's to be expected. We knew Breida was going to be okay, and we knew Keller Witherspoon. Oh.
Yeah, he was covering. Let's see, the first coverage was on Burbridge, and he covered him up like a blanket. Then he came out and he was covering Aldrick Robinson for a minute. He did good on him too.
All right, all right. Now what they need to do to really test him, put him on Tim Patrick. Because it doesn't seem like Dante can handle Tim Patrick. If Akello can deal with him, we may still have a shift on opening day that we weren't expecting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good news. All right.
Oh, he just gave up a completion. He was soft in the coverage, though. They had him 5 yards, 7 yards back, and soft coverage. But, he looks good.
I love it. That's what I want to hear. Steady improvement from Akello, because he's got the biggest ceiling. He's the guy that's got to continue to excel. And if he does that, we're going to be in good shape. He could take over in week 3 or week 4 if he feels real comfortable, maybe even sooner. That's what we need. So, good news.
Pierre Garcon just hauled one in on the right sideline. Yeah, Hoyer and Garcon are connecting a lot. Hoyer and Goodwin are connecting a lot. And Breida is catching a lot of passes out of the backfield, too. And,
I tell you, I got a feeling that little Texas meeting they had, you remember Hoyer conducted a meeting down there in Texas, and all those guys went down there and met him. That may have really that might have been a lot of benefits in regarding that. So, because they've got chemistry it sounds like they got chemistry that's really showing out there. Michael, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and let you go ahead and enjoy yourself. Appreciate everything you've done for us today, okay?
Hey, you got it, Ronbo. Appreciate your show, man. Appreciate you. Shout out to you. And shout out to all the Niner fam out there. Every single person that calls into the show and contributes, man. We love you. Love you all.
Thanks, Mike. I'll be looking for you Sunday if you got time, or Monday on Red and Gold Radio, okay?
Sounds good, Ronbo.
All right, Mike. Have a great day, man.
All right.
All right.
Aloha.
Yeah. Oh, man. And with that, fam, I tell you what, we'll go ahead and it's still early today. Go ahead and kick back, relax. Tomorrow, as I say, we will be getting together on the weekly, each and every week Sunday. If you didn't know, we do the week in review every Sunday, 7 p.m. PDT. So, and the Rod Manhammer got on me because, listen, to tell you what, it's too early. I didn't have a chance to shave. So excuse me. That's impolite and rude, wasn't it? But hey, you know what? This was fun. And enjoyed the guys out on the field today, and we heard nothing but good things, except for the fact that we hope Colbert's okay, because we did hear about him being hurt. So we'll probably hear reports about that a little later on. So with that said, hey, enjoy that day, fam. See you tomorrow evening.